It's Trish. It's Rooster Grove Farms. It is a gorgeous day here in Western Kentucky. I am making it a point today to spend it all day outside enjoying this weather. I have just recently, as of yesterday, discovered that I am getting some volunteer creeping jennies coming up from my plant. I had a hanging plant with them in it last year, and I guess it's seeded below, and I think that is a wonderful ground cover. I want to show you. See, that and that, there and there, there and there, and then that is strawberries, okay, that have come over from my, they're everywhere. So it's just like all the way around my green stalk I have new strawberry. So this whole area is probably going to be just like beautiful once they start growing, and then hopefully this creeping jenny can kind of drown out a lot of the weeds, and I can like, and this is right by my greenhouse. It's going to be beautiful. I did some starts the other day. I do have some marigolds that have peaked up. Also have some calendula over there that are starting to come up. And I got some daisies. Excuse me, daisies coming up. So I have my yarrow, golden and white. So I'm gonna find a home for this in the garden. I've just walked around and just been enjoying all of the things that have came back. Here's some pictures of the things that have come back. I'm loving it today. It's a beautiful day outside, and just time to get your creativities going and what you're gonna do, where you're gonna plant your things for the season. It's so wonderful. Hi everybody, it's Trish. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. It is great that you have clicked on this video. I mean, where else and what else would you rather do? So thank you. I am so excited that you have tuned in for me today. It is a gorgeous day. The wind is just perfect. It's blowing a little, you know, getting all the pollinators and getting everything where it needs to be, and, you know, kicking up the allergies. It's fine. I'm going to deal with it because it is beautiful out. It's a beautiful day. Just great. So what have I been doing? I showed you a little bit. I have been just going around to see what things have come back. This is the perennials. For me, is a little new to see what's coming back, and kind of actually been doing this for a while where I kind of recognize things that aren't weeds and things that are actual, you know, new things that I want to keep around and not weed out. I went around and planted some of my flowers that I had growing inside and kind of put them in some pots here and there, just so that we're not over our frost threat, so that way if I need to I can just stick them in the greenhouse. But I'm starting them to get hardened off, which means basically you put them outside for, you know, a little bit, an hour or so at a time, 2 hours at a time, and then you put them back in their little area. They haven't been really, you know, out in the world to, you know how to get stronger with the wind and the changes of the weather and all that. So you don't want to stick them out for a long period of time and then fry them or let them get too damaged from the wind. Today is a perfect day to get them acclimated because it's not too hot. It's about 70-ish today, and like I said, the wind's blowing, but it's just a very slight breeze, so that helps get them strong roots established and stems established or whatever. So I'm excited about that. I started the day with thinking I had to go run and do this, and I had to run and do that, and I had to do this and do that and do this. That's my mind And then I realized, wait a minute, today is beautiful. What am I doing? I can do all that tomorrow. So yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm like putting off that till tomorrow, and I am totally grasping and enjoying this beautiful day. My dog is rolling in something. Red, stop. Why do dogs roll in things? I don't understand it. Yeah, I have let my chickens out. They are out frolicking and they're loving this nice weather. So I opened my greenhouse door to let some fresh air go in there. Showed you my seedlings that are going on in there. I'm just so excited. It's just a very nice day. When you have these days, like, you know, I can tell you, when you have to work at a job that you enjoy, and obviously, hopefully, that is what your calling in life is, but you do learn to appreciate the things that you love, you know, on the days that you don't have to work. So that's what I'm doing. I am appreciating the days off. So that's what you guys should do. Appreciate your time, even if it's just a little bit here and there. Soak in and just fully engage and indulge in these beautiful days that you have. Yay! So yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's supposed to rain and be kind of cruddy here Saturday and Sunday, so we're getting some bad storms, so I'm not really planning on doing much stuff outside those days. I'm gonna get some stuff done inside. And then Monday, I think it's supposed to be like kind of coolish, not very warm, but then it starts to creep up and get warmer throughout the week. So hopefully I can get back out here and get stuff done. So it'll be April 1st here in just a few days, and then I have only like a week or two, actually 2 weeks until our last threat of frost is gone. Monday here, it's supposed to be like only the high in the 50s. I think it's supposed to dip down into the 30s on Monday night, so that's the day I need to kind of be on high alert on making sure I have things put up so they don't kill what I have going on. If you haven't watched my other videos, I did plant some stuff, cabbage and cauliflower and stuff, and that was way too premature. They were really small, and I fed them with fertilizer, and I think killed them. They all died, and it was kind of a gamble anyways, and it was an experiment. Did have some still growing in the greenhouse, so I might have some broccoli and some cauliflower in the near future, but I'm not, again, holding my breath for that. My peas are getting growing up. I've got new lemon balm coming in. I have that creeping Jenny coming. My strawberries are starting to flourish. I bought 2 more blueberry plants to add to my already 4 blueberry plants. We love blueberries here, so I'm super excited about those. My fig tree is in the ground, it's doing great. We got potatoes in the ground. I need to get my in-ground garden kind of figured out what I'm going to do. I think that's just going to be mainly going to be for when I direct seed here in 2 weeks. Like I can get my zucchini going in there, my zinnias, my sunflowers, that sort of thing over in that area. Obviously my tomatoes and my peppers will be growing in my greenhouse for a while longer until I get them outside. And then just trying to beautify my garden and recreate it. I have added some trellises in the garden, and let me just show you those. Alrighty. So, of course, the lovely nettle, purple-headed nettle, is like in full force in my garden. There's going to be my tomatoes and peppers, and there I have some bergmint, I think is what it's called. It's a perennial, comes back, it spreads like wildflower. Most likely going to put that somewhere else, but I'm going to let it go for right now. So okay, this has been here if you haven't watched my channel before, but I have added another one. Well, my husband has mainly, but anyways, we've added another one. So I'm going to do some more vertical growing in this garden. So I'm excited about that. Some vertical growing in here. My scarecrow, she keeps losing her hat. So the only, I guess, and then of course I have my beds over there. Oh, my asparagus came back with a vengeance. You can see, or There's a big in there. I have a really fat one down here. Right there. So I planted these asparagus last year and did not harvest any of them because I was told not to. And I've been told the second year you can harvest some. So I will harvest some, not just a whole lot, but they are definitely that fat, thick one down there. I got some more compost to put in that bed to get that bed ready. This area here is just that is my area of what am I gonna do over there? I think I need to put another bed over there, but I'm not entirely sure. There's my ladder apparatus that I use for climbing plants. You know, I used that last year and it just didn't really do very well. I think this year I'm gonna try to do like cantaloupe and watermelon and pumpkins maybe, and see if I can't, because that's that can support a lot on that ladder. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for that little area. See how I got a lot of vertical. I am all about doing like more vertical type of garden than in-ground garden because it gets so wet here. So I think that just helps, and it gives you more options and more room, obviously. So past here, I'm sorry, I am just realized that I am this allergies. There's my in-ground garden bed. That's for when it's gonna be definitely full-fledged garden season. You can see the mounds over there. That's my potato bed right there. And then right directly in front of me are my blueberries. So I'm gonna have some, eventually just fill this whole area with blueberries and probably raspberries. And then my strawberries will kind of go around my greenhouse. That is my plan. The chickens are out and about and they're free. Scratching around. Hi there, chickens. Oh, hi there. Hi there. What are you doing? Curious? Huh? That's one of my leghorns, a very good egg layer. Lays the big white eggs. What are you doing, little lady? That one over there? Oh, there's Nosy Rosie. She come a-running. She want to know what's going on. That's my Lavender Orpington. She beautiful. That one in the back, she's my oldest hen. She is a black, oh, she's not an Orpington. She's a Andalusian. No, not an Andalusian. I don't know what she is, but she is one of my older hens. Okay, what do we got going over here? There's Gramps, old Pops, taking care of his ladies. Huh? You taking care of your the ladies? Back there is my other rooster. He's kind of getting a little feisty at me today. He kind of come walking at me like he was something. So I had to kind of put him in his place. Pepper, he doesn't like you. Pepper Ann. Anyway, my chickens are enjoying their frolicking outside because it's a beautiful day. An egg layer in here. I just got eggs this morning, y'all. And 2 more that were freshly laid. Oh, there you are. You come. What are you doing, Missy? Huh? I got 2 of those leghorns. And then I had dumped some dirt over here the other day that was in a pot, and they have just kind of made themselves a little bath. That's what chickens do to kind of, they like to do that, and it's good. It helps to get any kind of, bugs or anything they might have on them. Now, there is some sad news. Me again? I do have some sad news on the farm, on the homestead here. My friend, Mr. George, died. He's dead. I think maybe he came to live his last life here with us, but he has died. So he is here, and I gotta do something with him, I guess, because my dogs keep messing with him. Quit! Alright, on that note, thank you for watching me today and any of the other days that you do. If you haven't subscribed or clicked and you want to know what's going on here, I mean, I am doing a documentary basically of my life, so I can go back and know what I've done in my garden journey. So keep in touch and stay tuned, comment, and I ain't an expert or anything like that. I'm just here for some purely entertainment values. Until I post another video, you guys, you have a great and wonderful rest of this beautiful day, wherever it is that you're at. Bye.